Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chun One here, once again bringing you a lovely ExCast, all random, all mid, with Hammer 781227 and Arktorious. You know, I really gotta get Hammer to co-host one of these games sooner or later. Give somebody a bit more of a spotlight in playing. But anyway, here we go. We got Arktorious spawning purple as Renekton, and Hammer 781227 spawning blue as Teemo. Teemo immediately starts off with Berserker Greaves and ability Amplifying Tome, and Renekton starts with cooldown boots. This could be interesting, folks. Teemo immediately goes Living Ward into Renekton's bush. 3 health pots. No? He's just gonna zippy doodah around. No, I'll try not to say that again. But anyways, yes, Renekton's not doing anything. Teemo will just stand there like a ward that doesn't run out, that moves incredibly fast for 2 seconds after he moves. Pardon me.
Minions have spawned.
Here comes Renekton down mid, stopping behind his turret. Hammer doesn't yet see him, but that will soon change, because here come the minions. Renekton moving up into the bush. Probably thinking to do the same sort of stuff. Wait, oh, now Teemo knows where Renekton is, and now Renekton knows where Teemo is! Both players trying to do a quick gank-like thing at the beginning of the game. Think it worked better for Teemo, though. Yes. Yes, indeed! Here comes Renekton! More damage! That amplifies. Yes, doesn't look... This Renekton's getting poked pretty darn well. And being out-farmed on top of that. With Teemo just being all zippy all over the place. It's not gonna... And being ranged on top of that. Could either be either AP or AD, though he's probably going AP at this moment. Unless Amplifying Tome is building into something really good for AD that I forget off the top of my head. But I don't know. Renekton just gonna hug his turret for a little bit and try to do some damage. Did a little bit, but lost in the trade with Teemo. But if Teemo isn't careful and takes a few more turret shots, Renekton can just jump in and hopefully do damage. Oh, there goes that. Ow. More damage on both. Both players have heal. Teemo taking Barrier and Renekton Ignite as being their main difference here. And the health relics have spawned to let the infinite sustain begin. Yes. Just going to farm and prevent Renekton from farming. That is a devilish plan. Putting a shroom on top of a health relic. I mean, it practically negates all the health you get from the health relic, effectively shutting it down for one use. And of course, you don't know that until you step in it. Sounds like my dog out in the backyard. But anyways, one shot from the turret on Teemo. Renekton trying to do his best. Shroom in the bush. And yes, he is thoroughly out-farmed. completely zoned, can't do anything. Doesn't have any more health pots, and that health relic hasn't respawned yet. And they do a little bit of damage to the minion wave. Got one more creep. And... oh, it's almost like he knows. Or is he just waiting for it to respawn and before he decides to take the fateful plunge into the perceived to be healing embrace of a health relic? Yes, I don't think Hammer really wants to take... well, I think he does want to take that, considering how close to death Renekton is. How close was he? Definitely... I forget. I wasn't paying attention right then. But you know what? It doesn't matter. He's alive. He wasn't killed. He was almost killed. And now he's probably going to die now because Teemo is diving, putting a mushroom on his other health relic. Oh, and there's an ultimate from Renekton. Barrier for Teemo. Both players still haven't used their heal yet, and there's first blood, an unlikely thing to happen to Hammer, but now, is that really going to be a good thing? Now Hammer's going to be more powerful, and it doesn't look like Renekton. Yes, he's going to eat it! That was interesting. I wonder what calculates first, the damage from Mushroom or the heal? How much heal did that give? Yeah, whatever. Well, now Teemo has Malady, Longsword, and a Ruby Crystal. For more attack damage, attack speed, and health. So that way, that's what the Amplifying Tome built into. Malady. Teemo's beginning to shroom the health relics again. Not quite as precisely as I would think he would want to. I mean, if you're good, you can just barely get around it. Of course, if you're tanky, you can just eat it, which is... so there's still going to be a net gain of health. Doesn't look like Teemo can quite get it perfectly placed yet. Or, again. Well, whatever the case may be. He's still got twice the CS that Renekton has. He has about 500 more gold than Renekton. Overall, anyway. He is down 1 kill, though I'm not sure exactly how much that'll help him at this point. How much that'll help, what's his name? Renekton. The great big crocodile dude with the Klingon weapon. How he got to be stylized after the Egyptian god of death, I will never know. What was his name again? I forget. But that's random trivia, more suited for Jeopardy than League of Legends. Admittedly, what could be more suited than random trivia? But, yeah, digressions happen. Renekton is very low. Neither player has used heal yet. I honestly have to ask as to the validity of bringing heal onto this map, because if you aren't getting all the health relics, you're being killed all the time. And either way, you come back with almost full health, or you have infinite sustain. So I would want to bring something else to this than heal. No, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, I suppose. Oh, but there's the ultimate. Renekton's chasing. He's gonna do some stunning Teemo. Almost drawing him in. Yeah, there's the Teemo mushroom. Wait. Oh, and there's the kill from Teemo. Catch him up. What is Renekton going to buy to hopefully and come back into this. He's already got cooldown boots, Sunfire Cape, and a Ruby Crystal. Not sure how much that's going to help. I mean, it'll help him with the creeps, but it's not going to help him a whole lot with Teemo, because Teemo's ranged. And unless you jump in, it's not going to do a lot of damage to the champion. It will definitely get you some more farm, but only if you're standing... Only if you're not being harassed out of the minion wave. And now he's going to eat a Teemo mushroom and try chasing, which was and promptly stopped. Anyway, Hammer's going to retake that, get dived, get a stun, some damage, and, well, he's not doing quite so much now. That would be the defense with Sunfire, right? Yep, the armor. And he gets hit with the shroom, hits with another shroom. Yes. Now would be a good time to dive! No, then he chases him away. It's more farm. Run back, get a health relic. Not get enough to get out of the red. Get a health relic stolen by Teemo, but oh, wow, look at all those shrooms. If the minions can keep eating them, because, well, unfortunately, the minions will only eat 2 of them. And the one by the health relic can will only be gotten by Renekton, and so will the one in the bush. And both of those in the bushes. He dived again, bad idea. So he's still doing a good amount of pokey damage. What are the various things here? 1.8 moves attack speed, 0.9 attack speed, 112, 115. They're pretty much even for... And, oh, okay. And that's the kill for him. So they're pretty much even for attack damage. But, and now Arktorious and Renekton are behind the thing. He gets a Giant's Belt and 3 health pots. What's that honestly going to do? I mean, that's 200 health over 20 seconds. 150 over 15, okay? I must be thinking of Summoner's Rift. It's not going to help him that much. I mean, it's good for a little bit, but... I don't know. But right now, the stuff is clearly in Teemo's favor here. He gets stunned. There's the ultimate from Renekton. Just gonna chase him. And Oracles! Not a bad choice, but he still somehow manages to get hit by the thing. Yeah. Teemo is just doing wonderfully there. He gets ignited. So he's trying to do something, but what? Is it gonna be enough? No, it is not! Renekton gets the kill, and... barely gets the revenge kill with his poison shot. Teemo now has a frozen mallet, which is going to do a lot of stuff against him. The Vampiric Scepter. Renekton gets a Phage. And a recurve bow. What is the gold looking like? Oh, holy hell. Fully 1,800 ahead. This was what happens when you're 70 CS ahead of your opponent. But now Teemo's at 1.9 attack speed, 132 attack damage. Renekton is actually ahead in attack damage, but it's not going to do him any good. I fail to see how more attack damage and more attack speed, how more attack speed doesn't also equal more damage at the same time. But going back to when I was like still getting to level 30, I played AD Fate in the mid quite a lot, and I always went more attack speed, and it always seemed to work for my, well, not always, but it worked well enough. But I kept getting yelled at by these guys. No, build damage, don't build attack speed. And I said, why? Doesn't more hits also mean more damage? Yes, I would say that. I have to say that it does. There's heal for, but at the same time, I can see where they are going with build damage. That's the best way to get damage. But I don't know. I liked seeing Fate hear and throw cards like a bloody machine gun. It was just so satisfying to see him launch out an entire deck in 10 seconds. It was on. And no one out there can say that they've ever played AD Carry and have not ever said that they like to see their guy shoot things really fast. Am I right? Well, if I'm wrong, I'm sure people will tell me. Mostly these guys, as soon as this gets put up, whenever it gets put up. But anyway, 16 minutes, Teemo is taking down the inhibitor, and there's nothing Renekton can do. It's just a matter of time, like we didn't already know how this was going to end, right, folks? I mean, it's Hammer. How does Hammer not win? Well, simple. He gets like a tank or a support, and someone else gets AD carry, but but we'll see. Doing some serious damage to that Nexus Tower. Renekton? You just sold everything. What are you doing? He just bought 6 cloth armors.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
That's interesting. So, what is this? A surrender? No. How is it I just wasn't looking at wasn't doing something right for some reason. Apparently, my window wasn't selected. Joy. But yes. 6 cloth armors? That's not good. No, it's good for a trolly end-of-game build, but there's the kill. Those cloth armors did him no good whatsoever. Here goes the other turret with a super minion backing it up. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. How is seeing a little hamster with a blow dart shooting so fast you can't hardly see the animation? Not satisfying at all. Now he's just gonna let his 2 super minions defeat it. Renekton's just gonna go to the back of his base and cry. Got great big lizard tears. Yeah, except that lizards can't cry. But beyond that, oh, and nope, he's just going to do that. Renekton only gives 1 G, and there's the second G. Victory for Hammer 781227. Congratulations, dude. Die in a hole next game, please, and don't make it against me. Have a great day, folks, and thanks for watching.